Yes, today in studio with us, we are blessed to have a very talented, award-winning actress. Her CV is long, and let her tell us. But yes, she's very talented, and she's here with us. I'm talking about none other than Mwajuma Belle. I hope I've said it well.
Yes, you've said
Belle.
it well.
Okay,
Karibu
so
niseme Belle.
Belle. Karibu niseme Belle. Ushaitwa Belle?
Sana. Mara mingi.
Yeah. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Tunakuananga tu hapa kwa screen. Na kucheki tu. You're doing good things. You're doing good things.
Asante sana. Yeah.
All right, so let's get started with Mwajuma ni nani, alizaliwa wapi na aliingiaje acting industry?
Okay, so Mwajuma I'm an actress. I started acting, let me say, I've been in the industry for like 8-10 years now.
Nice.
Thereabouts. Yes, nilizaliwa humu Nairobi. Mimi ni wa huku Kanairo. Kanairo, yes. Just born here, raised here, schooled here. Basically just did my entire life over here.
And when did your interest for acting begin? Was it your whole life, or it was a moment ndio uli realize that?
Sasa hii ndio ile pato semanga nilianza kuact nikiwa mtoto.
For real?
Yes, okay. I started when I was very young. You know those when you're in primary school, 2 poems za mimi nimesema. Wewe ni wewe sana. Yeah. For me, that's where I started, but I really thank God for my parents because probably if it were not for them encouraging me, ningekuwa labda nishaambiwa wachana na hizi poem msichana, concentrate na kitabu. But I'm so glad, as much as of course kitabu ilikuwa important, they also acknowledged the fact that I had this talent, and they totally helped me to nurture it to what it is today. So that's where I started.
Nice.
I'm just curious to know, how come your parents really embraced the talent? You know, because most parents actually don't. You just say, I want to be an actress. Where actor?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so how come, is it because they were probably in the talent also like department or industry before?
No, none of my parents is actually in the artistic scene at all, and actually no one in my family is.
Really? You're the first.
I am the
inspiring people out here.
Imagine.
No, inspired too.
Yeah, but I think my parents are those kind of parents who, when they spot a talent in their child, they sort of encourage you. Kitabu lazima ungangane na.
Maliza kitabu pia, but fanya
kitabu pia, yeah. But they also encourage me just to venture both ways. Be good in class, but also, you know, this talent that I have also, they just helped me to make it what it is.
But also being a film producer and also being on the scene, like uko pale, uko behind the scene, uko kwote.
In front of the
How
scene.
is that like? Like, are you like ule mse ukiona mse mwingine akiwa pale na hivi sitaki hivyo, because you know there's a way you want things done because you know how to do them.
Yes. Yeah. I started being a film producer after being an actress for quite a long time. So, you know, as an actress, of course, you're on set and you know there's a producer, there's this and this person.
You understand how things work.
Yeah, so as much as you're in front of the camera, you sort of also have an idea of what happens behind the camera. So that's how I learned. And when I'm on set as an actress, then I would know what it means to be a good producer. I know I'm not there yet. I just started producing like 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's a journey that I've just started, and it's, you know, slowly learning, because, you know, we learn every time.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what films have you produced? Unajua si atuangaliangi credits. Tunaangalianga tu.
I know.
Credits
ikishaanza munasimama mnazima TV.
Yeah, so what
I
are some
have
of the
produced
projects?
2 films. One is called Phoenix, and the second is called The Call.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And was it your personal project, or did you like jump on to a project that was there and was like, oh, let me produce for you?
No, it was actually both films are just my own projects.
Oh, wow.
But the best thing about filmmaking is you can never do it alone. So you always have people, and I thank God for the people that, you know, they just hold your hand when you're starting, and, you know, but it was totally my own project, but then working with other people who've been in the industry for quite some time.
Right. And do you remember your first audition? Because
Well,
I do. I can tell you even, okay, maybe not the place, but I can tell you what I was doing.
Wow.
Do you remember your first audition?
Yes, I remember my first Pale National
National Theatre, kila mtu amepitia huko.
Pale National Theatre.
How was it? Do you look back on it and cringe?
Yeah, when I look at it, I'm like, oh God, I hope they didn't tape that one. Wow.
Were you scared? Butterflies?
I was very, very scared. Butterflies, all the, but funny
Sauti
enough,
inapotea.
sauti inapotea. Lines, ukiwa nje umeshika lines.
Ukiingia.
Wacha uingie uone watu wako kwa panel were like ai akisikumbuki kitu.
My friend, sauti inapotea hiyo.
Sauti inapotea
But
kabisa.
it's a beautiful journey. But to also talk about your debut into this, giant streaming site, Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! From the Mwajuma who was very scared, shaking like a leaf in front of the audience, and you making a debut on Netflix. How was that like?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. It's one of those things I never really saw it coming this soon. I always trusted that it would come at some point, but I just didn't see it coming that soon.
Yeah.
And on Netflix, my debut was the film Pocha.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That was a good film. I watched it. That was a really good film.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They were screening it in a few places, and I happened to catch
you
one of them.
happened to watch it.
Yeah, that was a good. So obviously, like with most projects, you didn't know where it was going to go.
Exactly.
But what made you do the Pocha? Like, was it the script? Was it the cast?
Yeah, for me it was the script and just the entire production. There are times when a producer calls you or a director calls you for example, an audition. When you go in, you just, you look around and you see, these people are organized.
Yeah.
The sides were sent to you way before you
Yeah,
even
in
went for the
advance.
auditions,
Yeah.
so you're prepared. And clearly, you can always tell a production that is going somewhere.
Yeah.
A production that is put together by people who know what they're doing, people who sort of have a goal at the end of it all. And for me as an actress, the script is something that's
It sells the.
it's very,
projects,
very
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have really talented even artists here in Kenya. I don't know why the government does not put in money in this,
Million.
million.
It's
It's
making
even
so much
billion
money.
industry.
Exactly.
Because let's talk about what I have seen even on Crime and Justice, which was a beautiful production.
Totally.
Why do you think investors are not investing in our craft?
I don't know. I think I would say probably it's because even for the films that have been produced before, how many people who are out here, say people who are just not filmmakers per se, do they go
regular
to
people.
the cinema halls to watch these films? Do we do a marketing right?
Yeah.
Because at times you just market it in between. Hapa tu hapa katikati. It's me, I'm calling Joyce, I'm calling you, I'm having this premiere. Like the word is not out there. People are not really vibrant when it comes to, watching our own content. Probably if we start from there, then maybe the government watachangamka and they'll probably put money into some of these projects.
Yeah, and let's talk about Sungura. It's on Cannes Film Festival this year.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling so excited. I got the news like I say a week ago. We premiered on the 10th of September.
You didn't faint?
No. But it was just a beautiful thing to see it, getting to those levels.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful film. Talks about a handicapped lady and sexuality. The way we usually imagine that someone is
Actually, just
handicapped.
hold that thought. We'll
And
continue from there.
we will
Guys,
continue.
hatuwezi cliffhanger. Lazima tukuache na cliffhanger, guys. Let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is so amazing. This is What's on Your Mind.
That's
This is
What's
a
on Your
project
Mind.
from which year?
2018.
Okay.
Yes,
So was this like one of like your breakthrough?
It was. I got my first award.
Okay,
for
which
this
was
one.
Yeah.
Machawu 2018
Machawu
Coast
was
Film
Best
Festival.
Actress.
Yes,
Yeah.
2019. Nomination Kalasha in 2019.
Oh my God.
in 2019 for Best
Actress.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were
I didn't win, but
I
I
didn't
was
win either.
nominated.
I know, Shida, let me tell you
we're in the same
sometimes
category.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
yes?
like 2019.
Like 2019, yeah. So
you
you
were
were
nominated as well.
Yeah.
Trust me, a nomination is good enough.
It
That means that
is.
people are recognizing your body of work.
Exactly.
They're seeing you.
Yes.
Don't worry. Itakuja tu.
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so tell us a bit about sorry Nana.
Yeah, it's okay.
Tell us a bit about The Creature. This is very interesting.
Oh my God, The Creature, it was my first one-woman film ever. Because as an actress tunazoea, it's me and you, Joyce, or with you,
Exactly.
Nana.
At least
dialogue
one, two
between
people,
one,
the
two
other five,
people,
yeah.
It was the first one ever for me to do a one-woman film. It was an amazing script. The first time I saw it, I was like, no, I really can't do it.
Yeah.
It's directed by Kama Wandong, and I remember telling him, this one, I can't. Because I read the script and it was such an intense script.
Yeah.
So reading it in itself was just like, what? Will I be able to hack this?
So what was it about? Give us a bit of a teaser.
The Creature is about a woman, a married lady, and then the husband rapes the daughter. And then because of that, she kills the husband.
Ooh.
And so when she narrates the story, she narrates it when she's at a point where amekuja kushikwa na pelekwa jail, and she's like, you know what? I did it. I killed him.
Yeah.
Twende. And I can't let my, as in there is no way ningeacha my husband to survive after doing that to my daughter. Yeah, that is what the creature
Oh, that is
all
It's
nice.
more or less like
Okay,
some
a narration
episode
almost.
on Crime and Justice. Did you watch it?
Yes.
It's like a man who was
Yeah.
doing that to a child.
To a child.
Yeah.
Yes.
But wow, let's talk about you going to school in an arm of,
Berlinale Film Festival.
You know, like, do you still need to go to school to act? Mwajuma, I have seen you on set. And I was like mind blown. Do you still, why do you feel like you needed to go to school?
I think in life generally and in everything that someone does, you always learn. That is one thing I see. There is no point I would ever reach in my career and in my life. I would say, sasa nimefika,
mwisho, niko na masters, niko na PhD.
sitaki masomo, yeah. But again, Berlinale Talent Campus is an amazing platform. It was a game changer for me because when I came back from Berlinale Talent Campus, that is when I was like, boom, I need to start producing my own stuff. I've been an actress for a while, but then going there, you meet people who are years younger than you, people from all over the globe, and they're producing and they're doing great stuff. So it was just, it gave me that kapush, that has gotten me to where I am right now.
What are some of the lessons that you learned?
Some of the lessons that I learned when I was at Berlinale Talent Campus basically is just knowing your craft and mastering it well. Knowing it and don't take
no mediocrity.
No mediocrity out of the giving it your every even if it's a role that is like this. Giving it your all and your everything, and just getting challenged from out there. You're seeing films and you're like, hey, what do I act?
So do you look at any Kenyan actress on set or whatever, just documentaries or in these movies, and say, oh my God, I'd like to be there? Who's that actress? Or actors?
Swali.
Imagine kuna wase lazima tu kuna msichana mimi nataka hizo levels. You know, like there are levels to this thing.
For me right now, I would mention Yokafi Macharia. She is brilliant. I'd mention Marianne Nungo. She is.
Nungo is amazing.
She is amazing.
She can act with her eyes, like, bro.
And Boogie. Boogie is good. And at his age, he is going so far.
But he started when he was a child, so it makes sense. But he's so good.
Yeah, he's so good.
Okay, so what should we look forward to this as we come to the end of 2021?
At the end of 2021, the year is that. Oh yeah, I have 2 films that are yet to premiere. I will sitazitaja kwa majina.
You're a busy girl,
you know.
But I have 2 that are coming up. One we shot beginning of this year. The premiere is sometime this year.
As a producer or as an actress?
As an actress.
Okay.
I haven't been able to produce this year.
COVID.
And production needs money.
Actually, you didn't even finish for us the story of Sungura.
Sungura, turudi huko.
Turudi hapo kwa Sungura. So it talks about a lady who's handicapped. And unajua those things, the way it's a bridal, the setting is a bridal shower. So tuko hapo wasichana na kelele zetu. But then this chick, she walks in and then we're like, Ayakumbe, you've also been invited to this event, you know.
Like
and then
exactly,
we're talking about sex. You know those things, the way people talk about sex. The way, and then she's very uncomfortable about it because then even when people talk about hormones, you're like, kumbe pia we unakwanga, you feel some of those things. And then when I heard her story, she was like, she has a child in real life.
Okay.
She has a child.
Okay.
But then when she got pregnant, people used to look at her and they go like, nani alipatia huyo mimba?
Wow.
Which man did, like, amefanya kitu mbaya sana. People imagine that, you know, like when you're handicapped, ni punishment, exactly. So basically that's what Sungura talks about. It talks about sexuality and the handicapped.
Okay, that's very interesting. Can we watch it? Like, if we're interested in watching it as Kenyans?
I think it's gonna have its screenings very soon for the public. Yes, but the trailer is there on YouTube.
Okay,
nice. And it's so pro women, you know, like women in fashion, in the film industry and the awards. What does it mean to be a woman in the industry in the 21st century? And we know how hard it is, and that's why we can name so many men in the industry, but we'll name very few.
Women.
What does it mean to be a woman?
What it means to be a woman in this industry is just you really need to work hard. you really need to work hard because it's a very male-dominated environment.
So you have to walk in
You
knowing
really,
that.
yeah, you have to walk in knowing that. For the longest time, most of the DOPs, most of the editors, most of,
Absolutely.
you know, they're just male
The men,
persons.
yeah.
Yes, but if you look at it right now, the women are coming up, and that's why we're even having the Women in Film Awards.
Awards, yeah.
Yes, so a female DOP carrying the trophy home. You know, it's
that would be
it is
nice.
so
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot.
Yeah.
I have seen like people do it, men
Yeah,
do it.
it
I'm
takes
yet to
a
see a woman. They're there.
Yes,
there.
they're there.
Mi naishi wapi?
female
Why did I
directors.
see them?
Female director,
Yeah,
exactly.
female
Female
directors.
director.
Mi nataka kuona huyu mse ameshikilia hizo chuma.
Wai,
Sina
wanakuanga,
hizo kama
wanaekanga hizo
hapo.
mavitu.
Waneka hivi na wanashika. Boom. Mtu ana
Boom.
swing. Yeah.
That's true. That's
Wow.
true. So what are
Yes,
some of
yeah.
your like experiences on, you know, on set as a woman? Because I'm sure uko nazo. Kama uko nazo, uko nazo. What are some of your? You don't have to name names, but some of your experiences, maybe sexist, maybe you know.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Nishaisema yangu before. Ni sawa, nishaisema yangu.
Mwajuma hakukua.
What?
Nataka nipatie Kenya.
Mimi, I think I wouldn't really point out on anything that was probably off thus far. I really can't place my finger on anything that has been like that.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's because most of the sets that I've been on, sets that have very professional people on set. Yeah, because at times when you're on set and it's not very professional, that's when you get you're a woman, hata hakuna changing spot, you're like, hey, tafadhali we need to
Unaenda kwa kichaka.
I need somewhere to change, and it goes one time I realized that it goes down to very small things like even washrooms. You know, like you're shooting in the bush.
Man, where are you supposed to go?
What are you supposed to do? And it's a film set, you know. Scene iko kwa forest.
Wajificha kwenye
Yeah,
mwanamke.
producer hajafikiria hii cast kuna madem, kuna you know, some of those
Yeah.
nitty-gritties. And I think those are some of those things that as producers out there we really need to, you know, look into and put them into consideration.
And now that
Very
you've hit Netflix, Umetic, there's so many things that you're
Can't,
ticking. What is on your vision board that you haven't yet achieved?
Sasa sijui hapa niseme Hollywood.
Unaweza tu.
Yes, utakuwa tunasikia uko
Hapo
Hollywood.
ndio,
Sana.
hapo ndio
Yeah.
hapo
Movie
sana.
Maina.
Movie
Yeah,
Minor,
it
yes.
was the Matrix.
Matrix.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
On
so
the Matrix.
what is on your vision board? Bado hujaweka hiyo ukasema ya Joyce ashatik pale Netflix.
Unajua. Asha, yeah.
I don't know, I forget sometimes.
Yeah?
Ai, Joyce.
Don't.
Anacheza chini.
He's being modest.
Yeah, it's just being modest. Yeah. But Hollywood one of these days.
Definitely.
Really.
We'll be here cheering you on, you
Yeah,
know,
thank you so
watching all
much.
the movies.
Jamani.
You know, so what have been some of your challenges as an actress in general in almost a decade of your career? What have been some of your challenges?
Some of my challenges have been payment. Payments.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Kurushwa pesa nayo.
Hey, unaambia
Uwe.
unalipa after 3 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And at times productions that don't give actors or just crew members contracts. You know.
For
You've
him,
ever
not
worked
released
without a
from
contract?
nothing.
Yeah, I mean when you start
In the beginning, okay.
yeah,
in
when
the
you start,
beginning,
because you know you really do not
You're so
know.
naive.
Unalipwa na M-Pesa.
Unalipwa na
Yeah.
M-Pesa and then
Yeah.
kidogo kidogo unashtukia aya kumbe hii pesa sio pesa nilikuwa nafaa kulipwa na kitu kaa hiyo.
Imagine.
Yeah, you know.
Utalipwa hiyo ingine
Yeah, but
baadaye.
challenges wazee, money, contract issues. Yeah, and being typecasted also.
As
Typecasting
you've been
iko.
typecasted as?
As tomboy?
Yeah. Yeah, because of the hair and all. But I am glad that as I've grown into it, I've been lucky to play very diverse characters. Which is
okay.
good.
That's nice. And maybe a word to the people who've supported you so far before we close the show.
The people who have
man.
supported
That's your camera.
Yes,
That's
small
small
one.
one.
that one.
Yes.
The people who've supported me so far, wow, my parents, dear parents, thank you very much. My parents, my directors, Kamau Wandungu, you know, Gilbert Lukali, I've worked with him for some time. Gregory Kiwo for holding my hand when I was starting my production work.
Gregory
Shortwave-
Kiwo,
Yeah,
nice.
Greg, yes.
I know Greg.
Shortwave, my official photographer, yes, thank you very, very much. Julie Sigilai for holding my hand all through, and my sister Lindsay. Manze, you guys, thank you very, very
Oh,
much.
that's nice. And social media handles as we close?
At Mwajuma Belle.
Oh, thank you so
Everywhere.
much.
Everywhere. Hakuna
Everywhere.
jina, mimi sijaisikia jina ingine kama hiyo. Wewe
Hata-
umeshaisikia?
hata mimi
Wow.
sijaisikia.
Sijawaisikia.
Nasikianga tu na wewe, lakini ni sawa. Thank you so much for coming. And of
Yes.
course, you guys, thank you for giving us company every day, Monday to Friday. Hata saa ingine Saturday, naonanga tu tag hapo, mna watch rerun. And si tunawapenda tu. So until tomorrow, from the girls and I, it's all love and see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. Goodbye.